Ah, crap! I forgot to. I forgot to share it. There.
Sad to say, I can't see.
Dang it! Why is everything gotta be so hard?
Thankfully, I can hear you over the game audio, so it'll be fine.
All right. Did I need
As long as I can hear you.
Do I need to reduce the audio for you? For the game?
The only thing I'm having trouble hearing is just myself a little bit, but I'll be fine. I know what I'm saying.
I'll go ahead and turn you down 5% more. How's that?
That's better. That's a lot better, actually.
Okay.
All right,
do the intro.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Do it. We're doing it now. We've already started. Do the intro.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to WheatTon streams, or excuse me, records Okami.
Great.
How was that?
Just peachy. Okay.
All right, you ready for this, man?
I don't know because I don't know anything about this game. All of this setup. I better be ready, huh?
Yeah.
I hope that this recording setup works because this is new. Anyway,
It's new.
I don't
We're
want to
trying
see
new
this.
things, so yeah, forgive us.
Let's begin this new story. God dang, Xbox controller buttons.
Oh yeah, we never decided. Do you want to read the prologue or shall I?
You go ahead. You lied to
Okie
me.
dokie. Why did I lie to you? What
You
do you
said
mean?
that it would put me directly into the game if I pressed the button, and look, it brought up the menu. Now I can sync it too.
That's because you had automatically hit new game, and then you backed out, and this
No, I
wasn't even
didn't.
there.
I didn't hit new game. It was like, do you want to start a new game? You gotta make a save. No, with the friggin' demo. Stop.
Well,
Anyway,
excuse me.
I'm gonna turn
so,
on the subtitles.
Yeah, you could change the settings now.
Turn on subtitles.
Oh, the subtitles are automatically on.
I know. I didn't know that. I don't know
Let's
why I
see.
lie.
You didn't know that. You lie. There's automatically subtitles, you dumb dumb.
I don't know why I lie.
Because you're a liar.
Okay, so anyway.
Stop messing with the settings and just go.
Hold on, I need to make a sync too. Everybody gets to see this
Okay.
because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
Okami.
Bitch.
Excuse you?
I said bitch.
I said bitch.
Alright. Hideki Kamiya. That sounds familiar.
Hideki Kamiya. You should know him.
Pretty sure that thick of a brush wouldn't let you paint that thin of lines, but whatever.
Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of cherry blossoms. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep up with that.
Proud
Proud
of
and
beautiful cherry blossoms. Get it right.
I would if you keep up with the text.
Hey,
Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god.
the funny thing is, my text is finished before you started reading.
Well, you know what? This is a little laggy on my end, so if you want to read it, you feel free.
However, the village was not without its dark secrets.
Oh, you sound better anyway.
To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast.
Except for me.
You'll
When
love
the
the
night
story.
of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. I thought Orochi was the bad guy. Why is Shiranui, like, patrolling and...
Just keep reading.
One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior
Fearsome?
Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf. Nagi? From Hayate no Gotoku?
Yes. No. I mean, maybe.
I think that would be
No.
a better game if Nagi from Hayate no Gotoku was in here. Battle Butler
You think that's the only
Hayate! Combat Butler Hayate. This is good anime. It's funny. It's one of those stupid shows.
I know you love your stupid shows.
But his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. It's a wolf, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be better than you. Just look at it. It's got a big
beautiful.
bushy tail. Of course it's better than you. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice.
I love that you can read.
Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into... this penis!
The home
home
of
of
Nami,
Nami.
the village's most beautiful maiden.
Aw, no, we can't get rid of the pretty girls. Sacrifice
Nope.
the ugly ones. Nagi.
Harboring a secret love for Nami was enraged by this sign. You
So,
may continue, sorry.
wait, she's like the most beautiful girl in the village, right? So,
As of now, since all the other maidens have been sacrificed.
so wouldn't that technically mean that everyone
She's the
probably probably has a crush on her? So not just Nagi?
Well, I mean, I thought you were going a different direction. I thought you were going to say, if she's the prettiest maiden now, doesn't that mean that she used to be the ugliest?
If all the other girls are gone, then yeah, probably that too, but... It's just like she's the only pretty girl left, so everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man."
Well, when you see how small this
there.
village actually is, you'll see that there's not very many options for her to choose from at this point.
Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved.
Ah, the story's so good.
That's why there's like dogs and stuff. You can choose from dogs. Look
There's
at that
lots of
big
dogs
old
in this game,
raccoon
you'll love
dog
it.
testicles. Let me choose that one.
Wait till you meet the canine warriors. It'll be great.
The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. So, I'm channeling my Hunter x Hunter narrator, by the way.
I love your narration right now.
Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Well, you got 8 heads, of course they're all gonna be hungry. Which one do you think argues the most with the others? I think it's the one in the very back next to the pagoda.
Actually, funny thing, each of the 8 heads on Orochi wears a different headdress, and it's so funny, the thunder one is pretty much blind because he can't see, because the thunder symbol's like in its eyes, so
Oh, that's
you'll see
great.
later in the game what I mean. It's so funny every time that head pops up.
Nagi
So, yeah,
leapt with
you'll
incredible
love it.
grace, swinging his blade valiantly. Natural 1. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. I started thinking about him accidentally slicing his leg on a natural one. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch.
Too many low rolls, man. Too many low rolls.
Oh no, he turned to stone.
Oh no, don't shoot his arm off.
At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. I never thought the wolf was evil. I'm just saying, if everybody thinks the wolf is evil, why would they notice it like patrolling and not hurting anybody and think that it's evil? That was my point.
No, aren't humans just so assuming of things?
I think it's just
the teaching of this game.
I think that it's just the old people are assuming. Like, people in olden times, because I doubt there's, like, electricity here.
Oh, no. Well, there is electricity, but I don't think it's the kind you're thinking of.
Okay, so, question. Is there Facebook?
No, there's no Facebook.
Okay, then
there's
you have
no,
to assume people.
What's the Kingdom Hearts? There's no Heartstagram.
Heartstagram. See...
Yeah, there's no Heartstagram.
See, nowadays, you could trust
Or
people because you
Comigram.
could just look that wolf up on Facebook or Heartstagram and see what that wolf is about.
Mm-hmm.
Just, like, every Facebook post is like, arf, arf, wolf.
Yeah, back then, all you would just do is look at somebody, be like, that's a white wolf. They're clearly not doing any good. Like, they were racist against white people back then. We're getting off topic.
I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna start reading again. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village.
And I said you could read.
Yeah. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared itself terrifying. Why did I read that? Reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. So which one has the pompadour?
Like I said, they're headdresses, so each head represents an element. So there's a fire head, a wind head, a water head, etc., etc.
I'm gonna give me some of that wind head, girl. Mysterious
the
and
fire head right
terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames.
Remember that brushstroke?
Nah. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. All for a guy who tried to kill you.
Well, actually, it's for the whole village.
Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give it. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Looks like a broadsword. Isn't this like Japanese? Why isn't he using a katana?
The swords look very odd in this game, you'll find.
Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Let me hide until somebody gives me power.
Well, he was fighting it for hours before Shiranui showed up.
It didn't say hours. Seconds. It was seconds.
Well, he said he slashed on into the night. That means probably for several hours they were fighting.
I don't know if I like this voice for the narrator. Channeling
all his
strength into his scarred and battered arms.
Okay, no, you're not doing that.
Ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string, man. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owners. He was like, oh my god, my necks.
Oh my god, I'm dying, man.
Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. I'm not sure about that one either. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui
Are you puffing Forrest?
Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Wee! When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse, pitiful bark.
Then it closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber.
I missed the Legend of Legaia playthrough.
Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village.
Hey, they made a statue of him.
Yep. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a small shrine.
How did you get that before I pressed the button?
Because I played this game. And
I want
placed
to play the
statue
game.
of
I'm
the wolf
tired of
within
this
it.
intro.
Well, stop fucking around and go, because it's almost the end here.
Nagi's sword is Chris Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace.
There you go. Once you see that symbol, it's time to go.
However, this is not the end of the story, you liar. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed. Oh my gosh, we're in the dystopian future where kids card battle against each other for life and food.
We're not that distant into the future.
It happened so quick. It's 100 years, man. 100 years ago, apes roamed the earth.
I mean, it's pretty much the exact same as it was back then.
100 years ago? Dude, like
literally
50...
nothing's changed in the 100-year difference. There's the sword.
Okay, so is this like an important guy?
This is the dude. Yes, this is a very important dude.
Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi?
That's the voice you choose for this guy?
No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale.
Hey, look at all those heads.
I guess it's not a fairy tale. Uh-oh!
Oh, is this Orochi now?
That's Orochi.
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world.
Are you really giving him a Mickey Mouse voice right
Utter
now?
that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Oh,
Oh my god! That sounds so weird. Oh god, I can't look at this the same ever again now.